Maybe not the introduction you're expecting to your art home learning this week. Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to be talking today about Argentinian artist activist and inventor Tomás Saraceno, who was born in Argentina but has lived and worked all over the world and has learned much from the different cultures and places he's been to and worked with and within. Now, Saraceno says that he works not just on planet Earth, but also in and with space. What could he mean by this? Let's find out more, specifically about an exhibition at Serpentine Gallery that he has been having throughout this summer that's ending this weekend. So if you can't get along Saturday, Sunday, it is fantastic. Saraceno makes sculptures that float in the air and makes interactive art that you can actually touch and even play with. He really wants to make sure that animals and people can live together, coexist happily on our planet. And to do this, Saraceno's art helps us find different ways to sense our environments. His latest art exhibition, closing this weekend at the Serpentine Gallery in Hyde Park, is called Webs of Life. It's all about spiders, art, and taking care of our planet. Let me give you a picture of what this exhibition's like. Imagine walking into a magical world filled with spider webs that's somehow not scary at all, but fascinating. Saraceno is fascinated himself by spiders and their amazing webs. He's not alone. He calls this fascination arachnophilia, the opposite of arachnophobia. Arachnophilia means he really, really loves spiders. And to tell you about what happens inside these rooms at the exhibition isn't a spoiler, because if you do go to see it for yourself, go quickly, because as I say, it closes at the end of this Sunday. It's not a spoiler because seeing it in person is so incredible, nothing can take that impact away. The webs in the first darkened room have no actual spiders in them. They've already been created. Some of them remind me of damp morning mists, but others are like spreading, glistening galaxies. He spent over 10 years studying and collaborating with spiders and humans to make each intricate, beautiful installation. Now, interestingly, Saraceno trained first as an architect. When you see these webs up close, you do get a sense of his appreciation of the way the spiders create their own home network systems as works of art. There's no glass around them, so if you breathe and even move near each web, they dance. But it's not just about loving spiders. Saraceno is using his art to show us how important it is to protect our fragile environment. And he wants us to think critically about the future of our planet, the impact of climate change, and the very varied possibilities of sustainable, alternative living environments. At the beginning of the exhibition, you're invited to do something you're maybe not used to. If you have a phone, a mobile phone, you're invited to give it up, to leave it behind the desk for the time that you'll be in there. And Saraceno was making a point here. That is, our phone batteries use lithium, much of which is mined in South America, in Argentina, Chile, and Bolivia. And this has been incredibly damaging to the land and water supplies of indigenous communities. Now, on that note, in 2020, Saraceno broke 32 world records for climate justice by flying completely free from fossil fuels in Aerosine Pacha, a hot air balloon, landing safely back on Earth using only the sun and the air we all breathe. Back to the spiders, Saraceno is one of many people who believe that spiders can tell us much more than our smartphones can. In one room, we watch a video about the Cameroonian art of spider divination. And that's a form of knowledge finding, I guess, in which either or questions are asked of spiders who live in holes in the ground. And the spiders are given options for answers that are linked to a stick and a stone. And then, using a set of leaf cards marked with symbols, the spider is left to make its choice of answer. It is truly incredible. In all he does, Saraceno seeks to make us see the world differently, from a non-human focused point of view, to realise that we are one of many different species living on planet Earth. So in that way, he's like a scientist, an activist and an artist all combined. When you go further through the Serpentine exhibition, you'll discover that one side of the gallery is completely open to the park, and animals, foxes, birds, squirrels, are all welcome to come and interact with the boxes and different little habitats that have been created there. All different sizes, you'll see. Children even have their own secret gallery with an interesting way that you can crawl through to find a pretty fun cloud drawing activity. So in the end, Webs of Life isn't just an art exhibition, it's really a call to action, to think and to do. Saraceno wants us to think about how we can help the environment and make the world a better place for everyone, not just spiders. So if you ever get the chance to visit it over the weekend, you'll not only see amazing art, but also learn how important it is to think about more than just ourselves. Once you get home, or if you don't visit the exhibition at all and you want to do some cloud drawing, lie back. If it's a good weekend, if there are clouds around, what do they remind you of? Do they make you think about any animal in particular? And could you jot these down? Perhaps you want to do some spider investigating at home, looking for evidence of their webs and making sketches of these. So there you have it. I hope that you are inspired by Saraceno's philosophy, his desire for climate justice, for broadly environmental justice, and this idea of working with not just humans but more than human, non-human others, including animals, including the very clouds and air that moves around us. If you would like to send in a cloud drawing or some photography, or just some of your thoughts, if you do happen to be able to get along to the exhibition, please contact me on share@londonsouthArtHub.org. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on his work. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody, and see you all next week.